Hey everyone, it's Jake Hall, the Manufacturing Millennial, and it is day 3 of IMTS, and I'm in the South Hall today with Bo from PBC Linear. We are actually in the MCM booth, and a lot of manufacturers are walking the show floor today saying, okay, how can we be more productive with the equipment we currently have on there? How can we run more of a lights out operation? We're having a hard time finding skilled labor. We're having a hard time people wanting to work late shifts. So how can we use automation to make us more productive? And I think what we're kind of seeing that is today, we have a collaborative robot, we have some machine tending. What are we looking at here?
Yeah, thanks, Jake. So this is our automated storage and retrieval system. And what this really is our solution for not being able to find those workers to tend machines and run those operations in our shop. So we started off by buying a bunch of collaborative robots for our shop, and we would implement them, but we would still run into the problems of the trays being left empty after 30 minutes or an hour of the cobot doing its job. So we really needed a solution where we could keep parts in front of the cobot and let those jobs last for the whole day or even the whole weekend. So that's where we kind of developed this whole solution, leveraging the technologies that's been around for a while of the storage and retrieval systems to go through and kind of pull parts.
And over here, we have a high density area, right? This isn't just a couple parts. There's literally thousands of parts that we can store in here.
Absolutely. So very high density applications, high capacity. It'll pull a tray out as soon as it finishes one up, run those parts, run that application, and then put it back here. So these carts detach as well. So if you're doing an application where it goes from one job to another, you can easily detach it, wheel this over to the next job, another ASRS system, hit go and let it run there.
Awesome. So you can go from process to process. If you have a machine that's doing one process and then it has to go to the next one where I'm maybe doing a deburring process, and now I'm going to make it over and do like a finishing line, I can just take my entire product of rack and just move that and shift it that way.
Absolutely. And depending on what those processes are, it keeps the parts in a very safe and contained tray. So if you're working with silicone chips or you're coming off an OD grinding application where those parts are in the oil and need to be protected, they stay stationary and protected in these trays.
Awesome. Cool. Well, there you go. Well, thanks so much. If you want to learn more about these automated storage retrieval systems for high density machine tending, swing by the PCB booth. We'll see you soon.